Good morning, welcome back to another adventure. It's going to be a windy adventure today, but we're going to do another day of fishing with the Googan Reserve baits. Today it's going to be the OG Googan Lunker Log. It's a laminated stick bait. One side's green, the other side is, well, I'm not sure. I think it's green pumpkin coat. Let's take a look. Sorry for the wind noise. It's black. Of course, Googan color, OG Googan, black and green. There we go. So one side's black, one side green. We got overcast day today, and it's rain just stopped, so I'm not sure what the rain's going to do for the rest of the day. We might have a few hours here. So got a short day, but yeah, I'm going to throw this on a Texas rig, and we're going to mess around with the OG Googan stick bait today. And I'm going to show you guys that some of these bright colors are really key for days like today. So let's get after it here. Hopefully it's going to be, the wind is going to be bad. Hopefully the rain holds off a little bit. There's a lot of places we can fish, but I guess I should touch on this too. I know this is a Googan Reserve bait. At the time that I'm making this video, these were still available. By the time this video comes out, I'm not sure. I say that because I got a lot of content coming out before this, so this might not come out till snow's flying up here in the north, and I apologize for that. But so I don't know if they'll be available later on. Right now they are. So, and right now it's middle of October, so mid-early October. How's that? So not quite the exact middle of October, but yeah, we're gonna mess around with these baits for a little bit, and see what we can dig up. I am looking for big fish, so that is also another reason why I want to throw a stick bait like this, because they just catch big fish, and lately the fish have been acting kind of funny and not really going after the moving baits. So I always catch some really good fish on stick baits and jigs too. Got a jig rigged up. We might try throwing this on a jig. I've always wanted to do it. I've seen guys do it. We might do that. I think I have a pure black jig that we might try it on. So, but for right now, let's do this. We're gonna get it rigged up on a Texas rig here, get in the water, and see if we can't find some big bass. So let's get after it. All right. Well, as promised, it's windy. Really windy. Whew. Here we go. We got a Texas rig here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook with the, I don't know, black side up or down. We'll just try with the black side up. See what that does first. Kind of actually, yeah, we'll do that. And so make it look like the green is the belly. Tighten it up here. Got a 1/4 ounce worm, tungsten worm weight here, and I've got a 4/0. Well, it looks like we're getting green on top. That's the way I rigged it. I rigged it upside down from the opposite. Sorry. But anyways, that's all right. We'll try it this way first. Yeah, 1/4 ounce worm weight, tungsten worm weight, and then I got a 4/0 Googan heavy hammer hook. 50-pound black braided line. Let's get in there and see if we can catch some fish. And sorry in advance for the wind on any of this part of the day. Well, in good fashion, I forgot to turn on the camera, but you got the worm. Got it good, really good actually. He actually came up higher in the water column for it. He's kind of caught in the gills, so hang on, buddy, stop it. Kind of caught in the gills a little bit. Let's see if we can get it out cleanly. I can't when he's moving like that. Okay. All right. There we go. Nice fish. Let him go. Oh, now my knees are all wet. It's gonna be kind of one of those days, guys. It's just windy, it's wet. Yeah, so here we go. First victim on the OG Googan color reserve Lunker Log. Yeah, it took a little bit. It looks like I had this actually swimming up in the water, higher up in the water column. So I don't know if I don't know. Maybe today they will want to chase moving baits, but we're gonna keep this going for now and go from there. It's rigged kind of messed up here. It looks crooked, but they'll still bite it. I tore it on this side when I had the pliers, so let's get it back in here so we can get another one. Looking for bigger though. Well, started to rain, and now the forecast now looks like it's going to be off and on rain showers today. So we're going to get a little wet doing this, but not too bad. It shouldn't be that bad. Just here or there showers. I'm going to have to play with the boat positioning to make sure I can keep you guys out of the rain. So that's going to make things a little bit more challenging, but it can be done. So let's see what we can do. Well, we're a little bit out of the wind. Not by a ton, but a little bit. We'll see how this works here. Rain has stopped for now. So let's see what we can make out of this. That's a bite. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a nice fish. Gosh, my dregs. It's a little loose. Okay. There we go. A little bit of slack here. Okay, that's a nice fish. Here we go. Yeah, had to have that worm there. Marking some big fish. I'm like, gosh, they gotta be here. Man, he's a fat one too. Awesome. Just see what he weighs real quick. I don't think he's a 4-pounder or anything, but just look at how he's built. Man, that's a fat one. He's definitely putting on some weight. That's what I like to see. You know what else to say? Weight of fish anyway, so let's just do this. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's about a 3 pounds 6 ounces. Nice solid 3-pounder. All right, let's get this guy back. Thank you for biting the Googan OG worm. Good to go. Nice fish. Well, I think this worm is pretty much toast. We did get 2 fish off of it. I'm gonna hang on to it just in case. But yeah, we'll get another worm on here and see if we can pull out any more bigger fish or any more big fish. That is a pretty decent sized fish for this lake. So I am really happy with that. If you guys are wondering, a little bit different setup here. I am going to do a little bit more in depth on this setup. I don't know if you'll see it before this video, but this setup is the Kistler Argon series, and it's I'm not going to say it's their cheaper, but it is their cheaper series. But this rod is still super light, and it's got great action too. This is 7.3 heavy. I know typically some guys like to go 7.6 for frog, or for like frog fishing and stuff, or you know, worming like I'm doing here, but I'm okay with the 7.3 for worming and for throwing jigs up in heavy cover. So you know, having that extra 3 inches is nice to have. So like a 7.6 to a 7.3, having a 7.6 to is a little bit nicer to have a bit more leverage with the longer rod, but a 7.3 definitely gets it done. Absolutely no problem about it. And the rod is super light, handles well. I paired up with the Kistler. It's a 7.3 to 1 chromium feather reel. So this thing is pretty awesome. It handles everything really good. I just had my drag a little loose there. I had to tighten her up. And yeah, as you can tell, we got that fish in without a problem. But we're gonna get another worm on here and get back in the water. There we go. Oh man, we lost our worm though. Oh. Yeah, all right. Knew there would be a fish there. Been a while since we had a bite, but had to go find some active fish here. I need to get myself some wine here. Okay. Yeah, I'm battling the wind too. The wind has been not my friend today. Need pliers, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice fish here. Not a giant. He hit it pretty good. Took me by surprise. I had to set the hook. I wasn't even sure he was going to get I was going to get a good hook set on him, but nice fish. Ooh, whoops. No water on the camera. All right. Yeah, not too bad. Just kind of moseying around, just trying to cover some water because they are not. Oh, there's that wind. Just trying to cover some water. That's what you should be doing in the fall anyways. Sometimes I don't do that, especially if I'm seeing fish. I want to try and see if I can get them to bite. But yeah, I'm just covering the water and run down the shoreline here. So I'm gonna keep running with that, and they're biting. The OG, I don't have one on here anymore because I lost it. It was tore up really bad by pike bites too. I had teeth marks all up and down it. I didn't even realize that I was getting bites on it. That's how bad the wind is right now. So this is the 5-inch Lunker Log, OG Googan color, and 3 fish. We've only gone to 2 baits. So get another one on here, and we'll get back in the water. I think it's worth noting the way I've been rigging them. As I know at the beginning, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be green on bottom or top. Well, I've been with these last couple of fish catches, I've been rigging it with the black on top. My conditions are ever changing by the hour, so the sun is actually out right now. And see, I did that backwards. I don't want black on the bottom, I want black on top. So I'm gonna reverse that back around. I always do that. I always got to do this every once in a while. But yeah, the conditions are changing. Sun's out. I didn't think it was supposed to be out today. It was supposed to be cloudy all day. Definitely was supposed to be windy, so I knew the wind was going to be a thing. But rain here or there. I don't know. We'll see. Got this all rigged up here though, and we'll get back in there, try to locate some more fish. There's a bite. There we go. Another one. Doesn't feel very big though. Oh. No, but it's a nice one. That is a good one. Let's just flip him up in the boat here. Oh, there we go. Vegetation and all. Now. I guess not a giant, right? But that felt good. Felt real good. He just took me down in all that junk. Ah, nice fish. He almost didn't make it out of the boat. He bit my thumb as I was trying to throw him. Bite. There we go. Jumper. Oh, that's a good one. That is a really good one. Let's see if we can get him. Okay. Yeah. There we go. He threw my worm, but we got another good one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Beautiful fish here. There we go. And the wind here too. Yeah, I just threw a small patch of lily pads just to see. And yeah, he was there. After I just got a little bit of a hammer tap from something smaller. Oh, he bit down. He's just ready to go. I thought this felt better than the other one, but 3 pound 1 ounce. Still a nice looking fish. Yeah, get him back here. There he goes. Nice and easy. Just right down below the boat. He's right there. Now he's gone. And there's the wind. Awesome. That was a good fish. So what I was thinking, my battery died, sorry about that. So what I was thinking was that the fish, since my first bite was off a little bit deeper, that the fish are going to be out deeper. But then I started fishing up shallow for a couple spots, trying to keep them honest. And I've been catching them up shallow. And even the good ones. So we'll keep up with this and see if we can locate some more big ones. A couple 3 pounders are nice, but I'd like to land on some 4s and 5s. This lake does have them. Not a ton, but it does. And we'll try to keep out of the wind too, which is definitely a chore to do right now, because the wind is so bad. Even on the shorelines where the wind isn't blowing into and should be protected, really not, because I have no idea, just because how strong the wind is, it just blows. So sorry again for the wind noise, but let's get back in there and get some more fish. Bite. There we go. Another one. Yeah, smallest one of the bunch today, but still a lot of fun to catch. Still one of the OG green Googan worm color, Googan color. This is where he was kind of hiding. Well, he was in around the pad. This is where I caught him, but cabbage. There's still some green stuff up shallow. And a lot of times, if it's still green, the fish will still be around it. It gives off oxygen and all this other stuff, all this other fun stuff that I am no expert on, but I know they like it, and I like it when they do, because then they're around it. Let's get back in there and get some bigger ones. That was a little guy though. We got a whole area here to pick apart. This whole side here, this section here seems to be it's all part of covering water in the fall. You're not catching them in one area, just start moving around, start casting around, and you'll find them. And that's what we did here. So we found a stretch here that's been pretty productive so far, and we'll keep after it. And then when this stretch dies, then we'll go find another one. Yep, there we go. Feels like another good one. Yeah, it is. It is another good one. He tore up the worm. Look at that. Half the worm is in his mouth. The other half is still on the hook. That's funny. Awesome fish. Just get him inside here real quick. Okay. Alright. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice little fish. Oh, about a 2.5 pounder. Not quite pushing 3. It is really windy out still. Let's get him back. And there he goes. Awesome. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this adventure. Got some pretty good fish on these Googan bait Lunker Logs with the OG Googan color. Black and green. Is it going to be condition specific? Maybe. Today's conditions were, well, super windy, and we had pretty much overcast days, overcast all day. So we'll work in clear water and bright sunny skies. I don't know, maybe. I have good luck with black and blue, so why not? That's going to do it though. I think these, if they're still available, go grab yourself some. They were pretty good. Yeah, I caught a decent amount of fish, and we still have 4. We still have 4 left. So still working out pretty good. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I think I'm gonna call it for this one, for this adventure, and we're gonna move on to the next adventure. So guys, I appreciate you all for sticking around, and we'll catch you next video.